Hello and welcome to the first World Singles live from the Galactica Bowling Centre in Limassol, Cyprus. Unable to start with the graphics because we're now using the TV feed from the Cypriot TV company. As you can see, for the first time in the whole tournament, we've got fantastic pictures upstairs.
That's not true, is it? We did a couple of squads.
Yeah, I guess so, but this looks pretty cool. It looks almost like a TV show. Yeah, so you will see the graphics from the TV company go up, so you may want to see some
They have scores and things. I think it's all in English, or pretty much all in English.
Yeah, you might see some Greek text, I'm not sure. We'll see as it goes. Practice.
I can assure you we will not be translating.
No. Kalimera is about the only word I know in Greek. And I think that's, which is not the one. That might be welcome. And Vasilius says, good afternoon, Dom. Much better picture. For the women. Don't forget, folks, it's not the Dom show, it's the Andy James and the Dom show. Andy James has been the technical wizard for all of the streams. I can't take any of the credit for that. Andy, you've done a fantastic job.
Thanks, Dom. Thanks so much. Try our best. It's a team effort.
It is a team effort. He does need to get the kudos.
Yeah, let us know how we're sounding, guys. I'm going to adjust things. This is the first time we've had the TV company here, so we're just getting things right. Let us know what you think at home.
Hi, Annabelle. She says, great video. Keith, for a change, can't hear you.
Hey?
Keith, can't hear you.
What did he say?
What? Andy, your mics are a bit soft.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know how it sounds now.
Yeah, we're going to sort as much as we can. That's better, mate, says Smig. Excellente. The ambient sounds are a little overpowering.
We've just adjusted that, so I think we're there now.
Ladies and gentlemen, players, warm welcome to the semi-finals
Kim Jensen,
of the Masters event in Women's Division.
It's like Eurovision, this, isn't it?
Tournament Director.
Championship 2012.
Audio's great now, says Chris. Level is better, says Andrew. Thank you very much. So yeah, we are sat downstairs where we have been all week.
Players on the 1560 after Cheer Malaysia. Playing against Kelly Kulik, USA. The other semi-final on 1920 from Latvia, Diana Savjanova. Playing again from Mexico, Azaret Sela. The first match, Esther will begin the gate, and in the second, Azaret. Welcome to start.
So here we are, folks. Start of the semi-finals. A one-game match. 2 one-game matches.
Yeah.
We're actually still on the men's floor, so we're looking out at empty lanes while you're watching the TV feed. We can see the TV feed as well, so we're not blind.
Yeah, well, Billy No Mate's down here. There's nobody here. There's just us two.
It's so peaceful.
Yeah, it's first time this week. It's excellent.
This is going out live to the Cypriots on their TV station, and it'll be going out on Eurosport in about a month's time.
So a few little facts about the players. Azareta from Azaret Zeta, 23-year-old from Mexico, Guadalajara, playing Diana Zavjalova from Latvia. And in the other match, Kelly Kulik needs no introduction from the USA, and Shannon and the Malaysian Esther Chi. So Azeta leaves a single pin. No real surprise, Zeta. She's been awesome all week.
Azaret.
Zeta, yep. Keep getting it wrong. Keep calling her Zeta.
It's okay, the TV had down Zella earlier.
Zella. So Malaysian Chi picks up her single pin, and there goes the impressive Zeta. Picks up her spare. Gunnar says, hello guys, this is a really good stream and it's nice to watch the girls. And Vasilius says the sound seems to be repeating. That might be at your end. We're going to see the men. They play next. So Kelly Kulik bowled a 300 in a previous match against the Swede. That's her campaign with almost a 7-10. And Zavulova from Latvia. Been around for such a long time and she's still only about 20-year-old. A 21 actually, student out there in the States. High series of 7 and 97. But what can you say about Kelly Cullick, Andy?
What can't you say about her? She's just incredible. What an incredible player. She's beat the men this week in qualifying. She's had a 300 game, the only one of the tournament so far.
Yeah, she's dominated in all the matches apart from the one against the Swede. Jolene gave her an awesome game, took it to 5.
Sure did.
But the experience of the American just came through in the end. George Wigman says, wow, what an audience. Excellent stream, well done, says Daniel. So there goes Zavulova. Hit it.
Messenger flew in front of the 10 pin.
So Andy will bring you the scores. We'll work with the chat. We don't need to go flicking buttons with the cameras now. We're just relying on the Cypriots to get the best shots, and they are doing so far. So there goes the American yet again. Ooh, a high hit.
Gets the strike, yeah. So she's gone 9 spare strike against Esther Cheer, 9 spare.
An interesting question from Vasilius. Will the pins change to new ones or not for this?
Well, maybe before the tournament, but not for the TV finals, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, I was speaking to Kos Theodoru, the chief technician here, and he did say there were new pins before the tournament started. And he also said he wasn't too keen on them. The ones that they had before he felt were better. But they do take a little time to bed in. And yes, Andrew, they are bowling on fresh oil. The same pattern as we've bowled all week, as we see the Malaysian. Strike. What's the scores on the doors, Andy, over the first few frames?
Well, on the live scores, because I can see what you can see, we're looking at a 9 spare strike from Kelly Cullick, and Esther Cheer has a 9 spare strike as well, so they're matched up. And the Zavulova Zeta match is strike 9 spare from Zavulova, and Zeta 9 spare. So she's about to take her second frame.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to say, actually, Andy, that the live scoring will be behind the feed that you're watching.
Yeah, that's why I'm about to try and make a note of what we've got so I can keep up with what's going on. But you keep talking to me.
Sorry. Sorry, Andrew.
It's okay.
So there we are.
I like to talk as well.
There's the Malaysian. Esther Cheer, well experienced, and stone 9 by the looks of it. So that's a big backswing. Picks up the single pin. I did have the sheet. I think they're going to play on 21 and 2 for the final. So that's the 2 just to the right of your screen before we hit 23 and 4.
But we'll actually see the men's semi-final before that.
Are they coming downstairs for the semi-final?
As far as I know, I mean, I'll have a look at our schedule.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh no, they've changed it. No, it's going to be.
They're going to play the semi and the final,
Okay,
and then
that's right.
and then move downstairs. Yeah, that would be a lot of messing about for the camera people, I would think.
Yeah.
So
I
Zeta,
guess that's why they've changed it.
awesome style. Big backswing. Good follow through. Just comes through the face a little bit. So Kelly Cullick sets herself. Nails the pocket yet again.
Right, so she's gone 9 spare double. So Cheers 9 spare strike, 9 spare.
35-year-old Kelly Cullick, professional bowler. She's got down as the occupational job. I don't think she would be doing anything else. 843 high series. So the talented Latvian in shot a moment ago. She's getting herself ready, and here goes Kelly Cullick yet again. Seemed to fall off the shot a little bit.
Got the double.
Doesn't seem to matter with Kelly, even when she loses a footing, she strikes.
Yeah, that's the funny. I think you get to a stage where you automatically correct yourself, so you know you're off balance, but you change your hand position to compensate. And that's what Kulik's done.
She threw everything at the 7-pin, but didn't quite fall. An interesting matchup in the end, really. 2 young players against the 2 more experienced players on the other pair. So either way, we're going to see an established player against an up-and-coming star in the final.
Chia now. 4th frame. He's the 10-pin. So she needs to spare this and start striking before Kulik runs away.
Yeah, just the 1-game match, so you don't have time to make too many mistakes. You're going to have to be on top of your game from the very start. A good spare from the Latvian. She picks up her spare. Let us know how you're viewing the stream out there in the world. Are you enjoying the multi-camera setup we've now got via the TV company? For the first time this week, we've managed to get some fantastic pictures up there, apart from the 2 times we went up during squads. But the camera work will be amazing this time.
Shame we couldn't have had this all week, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
A strike for Savulova.
So a few facts about Zeta.
She hasn't struck yet. That's a fact. This game.
Yeah. We'll have to find a groove soon. So a few facts about Zeta. Silver in the doubles of the Pan American Games in Guadalajara 2011. And she's been on the Mexico team for 6 years.
And she spoke to us earlier in the week.
Yeah, she did. She's only 23-year-old. Doesn't speak fantastic English, just enough to get by. But I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of this girl in the future, Andy.
No doubt.
And there's the first strike, and a good one at last. Cass is asking what pins they are, and
10 pins.
This makes it look like Amflights. It's a Brunswick house, so there'll be Brunswick pins.
I think they're Brunswick Max pins, but we can find out later.
So the young Zeta looking for a double. Big crowd upstairs. I'm not sure why we're whispering.
Tense.
Just comes through the face, lead 3.
Yeah, 7 count for the Mexican. As Kulik steps up. Takes a spare.
I think if you asked any of the girls, they would like to beat Kelly Kulik to take this title. Yeah, looking very focused, the young Mexican. Callum asking, will we be watching the guys later? Yes, we will. The semi-finals and finals will come from the top floor, and then the TV company will run everything downstairs, and we'll be watching the men's. Just the 1 game for the semi and the 1 game for the final. Oh, and a big split for Kelly. That's going to open the door for the Malaysian.
Yeah, that's got to hurt in a 1 game match.
Bertrand says thank you for the live stream, you were fantastic as we watch the Latvian leave a 10-pin again.
Keith, this company has worked with us before at the Navigators Cup, so they have had some experience. but I agree little.
Yeah, they do cover a lot of sports, so they are very professional. They will have watched other telecasts and seen how it's done. We're not in some backwards country here. So the tall Latvian. Oh, it's a little bit short, and it is.
Pulls it on the 10 pin. Stands up in her face, unfortunately.
That's going to make it interesting. What's the scores on the doors, Andrew?
I'm struggling to keep you both matches and watch it, so let's have a quick look. You've got it easy just reading out the stat sheets, haven't you?
Yeah, and the chat. Why do you think I position myself in this place?
Yeah, so that opening from Zavulova gives the advantage to Zeta by about between 10 and 20 pins, probably about 15, 16 pins.
You might hear young Ida Palermo in the back. She's joined us with Osku and Veronica. But Ida is, I want to watch the TV, she's saying. She comes over with a biscuit.
Big strike from Zavulova, getting back on the cards.
Yeah, I think that's what you want to be doing, Andy, after an open frame, coming back with a strike. Deadly silent upstairs. Zeta, the big backswing and perfect follow through. Rips the rack.
She was a little bit light on that, but managed to carry all 10. Didn't quite make the pocket fully.
Just gets a little quiet word from Mexican coach. We'll also play the top one. That's Mig asking if it was best of 5. No, it's a 1-game roll-off effectively.
Yeah, 1-game matches for the TV finals, so that's the semi-finals and finals.
Andrew asking if Osku's coming for the Masters in Australia next month.
Don't think that's in his travel plans.
So Zeta high again, but trips it.
Wow, she gets away with that one.
Osku says he's got Thailand next and then Vienna, and it kind of depends on the point situation to whether he will go to Australia or not.
Yeah, that 4-pin just tapping out the last second.
Yeah, another 10-pin from the American. Yeah, you should be able to follow the scores on strike.com. That's STRIQE.com. Just click on the World Singles link.
Zavulova now. Have a light in the pocket, but a late 7-pin gives her a strike.
Yeah, the end result says an X on the score sheet.
It's interesting that they seem to be getting a bit further down the lane these finals. The ball seems to be pushing a bit further down compared to the previous matches.
And both these young players, Zeta and Zavulova, were struggling on the fresh a little bit. They weren't really getting going until the 2nd, 3rd and 4th game of the qualifying and the matchups. So it'll be interesting to see how they bowl on this 1-game format. Seeing a lot of this side of the house.
It's just great to see all the people here supporting.
Yeah. Well, they love the bowling in Cyprus, that's for sure.
Much better strike from Diana now. She's made an adjustment to her game.
Some chat out there about which ball Kelly will be using.
Yeah, she's used the Innovate all week. I presume she's using the same ball right now.
Yeah, the players have only registered 6 balls for the tournament, and she has favoured the Innovate, I believe.
Yeah, when she spoke in interviews, she said that she's been using it all week, and she thinks she'll continue to do so.
Must be great to have somebody like Kelly Cullick on your staff throwing your equipment. Again, as nails the pocket.
She moved slightly inside, I believe, on that shot.
Watch the Malaysian. Trying to come back at Cullick.
Yeah, well, she's got the advantage. She's got a double now.
Close match, the American and the Malaysian.
Yeah. Seven pins difference.
We could give you a few facts on Esther Chi, but she's won that many things on the Asian Tour. We'll be talking for the rest of the stream about how many things she's won. One of the best Malaysians. A very strong international team they have. They could have sent 6 or 7 players that would have been in this position. But Esther got the nod, and she's not letting anybody down. Luther Tempin again.
Yeah, pesky Tempin.
It's been the same for a lot of players this week though, Andy. They've thrown some great shots, but the Tempin's been hard to remove.
Yeah, it's often the case in bowling. The 7 and 10 pins are the ones that seem to stick up the most often.
A great advert for young female bowlers is Rosetta. Perfect style.
Yeah, she has made a move. It's not much of a move, but she's just made the move enough to get in the pocket and take all 10 pins down. Just getting a bit further out on the lane.
I don't know, Andy, I thought she looked fairly tight with that one, but
Tight, but
she seemed to release it a lot better than
the
she
previous
has done.
2 shots were tight, but she was throwing it straighter. She's got it out a bit further, and the ball's come back in.
Obviously, of all the players, Kelly Cullick is the one that can do the most with the ball. A 21-year-old Diana, still well in this match. That looked to be dropped short, but she's got away with it. Just enough. Diana's won quite a few things in her time. She had a 4th place in the 2007 World Ranking Masters, but she's won gold, silver and bronze medals at the EYC in 2008.
She spends a lot of time bowling as well. She's a full-time student on a bowling scholarship.
Yeah, she's out there at Webber International. And a lot of players from around the world are now going over to America to play the...
So now that shot that she didn't like was the best shot in the pocket she's thrown yet.
As long as the end result says a strike, I think that's the main thing. Doesn't really matter how you get there. Came through that one a bit better. Oh, the message just flies over.
Messenger gets it. You get a bit of luck now. And that's what you need to win in these one-game formats.
Yeah, for sure. What do you all think at home, folks? Who do you think is going to make it through? Is the Malaysian going to be enough of a match for the American? And of these 2 talented young players, is it going to be the Latvian or the Mexican? Ooh, somebody up there enjoyed it.
I think that's her Latvian teammate standing at the back.
That was a scream. So very tight in the USA-Malaysia match. It's Diana's mother. Yeah, I was going to say.
Sounds like a voice of experience.
So Kelly needs to start striking if she's going to to win this match. Is that the first one in the 10th?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So 212 for Kelly Cullick if she strikes out.
218 for Chia if she strikes out. Yeah, I think Safdov just confirmed her place in the final with that shot.
Yeah, 237 for Diana.
In fact, she has, because he's locked out Zeta, who can only shoot 226.
7 strikes in a row after an open frame. That's one way to come back. But the Mexican can hold her head up high. She's done really well this week.
I think she's turned a few heads.
Yeah, for sure. So we are going to see the Latvian in the final. It's just a case of who she's going to play.
Who will it be?
Kelly's done everything right though. She's put the double in, which basically says to the Malaysian, you're going to have to do the same to beat me. And Zeta knows it's all over.
Yeah, that's it for her.
Relaxed the shot a little bit. She's been great this week. And the Mexicans can...
What a position to finish in for the first World Singles Championships.
Yeah, the Mexicans can take her home as a hero. She's done really well this week. Great bowling, says Annabelle, out there in Venezuela.
So Kulik now, I think this is actually the first ball in the 10th.
No, I think it's the third, isn't it?
Do you?
She's struck 3 times, it's just not put it up on the score sheet yet.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just hoping we might get an update.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping so, otherwise I'll look silly. Yeah, 212 for
Silly
Kelly Cullick. Won't be the first time I've made a mistake. Yeah, there is no roll-off. 3rd and 4th will get a bronze medal.
So Chia must strike. If she doesn't strike, she doesn't advance.
Oh, and she's not. Kelly Cullick's in.
One pin between her and the final if she didn't get it.
Done everything right up until that point, put herself in a position where she was going to knock out the American. And you can see it in her face now. And picks up the spare.
Yep, one final ball for her tournament.
She gave it everything, and she's probably going to be thinking about that shot for a few days now.
It's her Latvian-American final coming up, starting in 10 minutes' time.
Confirmation of the scores then. 237 for Zafiolova and 212 for Azaret Zeta. The Latvian advances. Kelly Cullick with a 212 and Esther Chia with a 207. For 5 minutes we're going to stay on, Andy.
I think we'll take a short break and we'll come back to you in 5.
Okay then.